Hello there and welcome to the Bicycle Diaries. The weather last week here in the UK was all over the place, and we had pretty much 4 seasons in 1 week, with Mother Nature throwing just about everything she had at us. We had torrential rain and gale force winds with Storm Christoph. We had relatively mild and dry conditions at 6 degrees Celsius, and then towards the end of the week we even had snow and freezing cold conditions. It just made getting out on the bike incredibly difficult. Even with the adverse weather conditions, I still managed to get a few decent rides in. I started off with some relatively easy sessions on Zwift, and that included the very early morning fasted rides that Gary suggested that I do when we had our Zoom call last week. And then on Tuesday evening I did the Jolly Good Velo meetup again on Zwift, and on Thursday I took full advantage of the relatively dry conditions and went out and did an actual road ride. And if you'd like to see that in a bit more detail, I've already posted the ride vlog and I'll leave a link at the end. On Saturday I felt I needed to work on my endurance a little more, so I ended up doing a 90-minute endurance session on the turbo trainer, but that was thanks to a YouTube video that my friend Chris posted.
Hey, what a fantastic treat we've got today, so you're very, very welcome.
I've known Chris for a few years now, and she's an absolutely first-class fitness instructor. She's been posting a few turbo training workout videos on her YouTube channel, and the one that I did on Saturday was, like I said, 90 minutes long, and it was designed to develop my endurance. Now that's not to say that it was fairly easy. There were quite a few tough little intervals in there, including a very, very surprising little sting at the end.
10 seconds sprinting! Recover!
Now if I can work out all of the technology behind it, Chris and I are planning to have a live stream here on the channel, and this will take place on Saturday the 30th of January at 6 o'clock in the evening UK time. During this live stream session you will be able to ask Chris all of your questions about fitness and turbo training, so hopefully we'll see you there. Last week, during my Zoom call with my other fitness coach friend Gary, I said that I would like to do a 100-kilometre ride as soon as possible, and Gary suggested that I complete it before the end of the month sometime. Now, at the moment, that's looking increasingly unlikely, and that's mainly due to my fitness levels. Unfortunately, the weather has not been playing ball recently, and I've been unable to get out and do the longer rides to build up my endurance that I need to complete a 100-kilometre ride. That said though, I still want to ride a 100-kilometre route sooner rather than later, so watch this space and hopefully I'll be doing it sometime in February. And with that, the totals for this week are: I've ridden 129 kilometres, I've got 5 hours and 13 minutes of seat time, and I've climbed 721 metres, and that brings the year's total to 286 kilometres ridden. I've got 11 hours and 47 minutes of seat time, and I've climbed 1,854 metres. Unfortunately, the weather this week is not looking good and almost as varied as it was last week. I woke up this morning to -4 degrees Celsius, and hopefully there won't be another storm this week, but the weather's going to be either wet, cold or snowing, and obviously that's not going to be good for getting out and actually doing some road rides. Instead, I'll be doing some more turbo training sessions, and the plan there is to get about 5 hours of seat time and do 2 or 3 of those little fasted rides first thing in the morning. All in all though, it is pretty typical weather for the UK at the end of January. Thankfully though, spring and the warmer weather is just around the corner. Thanks for watching.